About ready to kick this debate off, man, the way this shit been going. We talking like some old niggas, man. Reggie Miller talk. Shit. Hopefully the old heads fuck with it. But shit. He don't think Reggie Miller top 20. He think Reggie Miller top 5. I don't know what's crazier. Like, like the analysis, it's like, what is going on, bro? Like, I'm gonna say what I think. He's somewhere, arguably top 10, top 15 at worst. That's all I'm gonna say. But shit, yeah, y'all niggas, man, I don't know. So
nah, I just
he,
feel like
he wanna argue. Like, you wanna argue him? He wanna argue you. What's up?
I just feel like nigga, like for one, this one, the names that you was naming, you're bugging. They didn't do half the shit this nigga did for his team. And then going back off, because I be consistent with how I feel about this shit, about my players. This nigga was a number 1 for his team, bro. And he led his team. He had to correct me. I thought it was 6. I think you said it's 5.
Yeah,
5 Eastern Conference Finals.
Yep.
In the Jordan era, though. This is in the Jordan era. In his division and all of that. Like, bro. Niggas don't put like I be looking at shit like that, like that nigga, if it wasn't for Jordan, this nigga probably would have been the greatest nigga. He probably would have been winning. And then you put like niggas like me, I don't agree with Chris Middleton.
Yeah. You said this nigga would have been winning even if Jordan wasn't.
I said it maybe would have been like that if Jordan wasn't in the picture. That's what I'm saying. He was in the nigga division and still went out of them 10 years that nigga Jordan was snapping, he went 5 times.
Alright, so this how we gonna kick it, right? So we gotta kick this debate off the right way.
Mm-hmm.
So you arguing top 5. And you arguing not top 5. Let's just say you arguing not top 5. So I'm gonna give you 2 minutes on the timer because you already started talking. So I'm gonna give you 2 more minutes on the timer to explain more why you think he should be top 5.
Okay. Top 5. Okay, boom. Let me just
start. I'm about to run this shit right here again.
Go ahead. Top 5. Let me just start right here. Of course, you gotta have Jordan. You gotta have Kobe. You gotta have D-Wade. And then to me, after that, that's where you can kind of get choppy. Me personally, I will put AI, and then I will put him. Because I'm not putting James Harden over him. Me personally, I'm not putting James Harden over him because what he did, after like with the shit I just said, he actually led his team to winning type shit. Like it was actually winning. If it wasn't for Jordan, or I'm not saying Jordan beat him every year. I'm not saying that because obviously that's not the case. But he had that thought in his head though that he had to go against that nigga though. That's my thing. And then you got niggas like fucking. I'm sorry, just Chris Middleton. I can't do it. He's a number 2. I'm not putting him over Reggie Miller. Then it's like, damn, I had a couple of names that was in my head. It was him, and then you said fucking bro, I had the names in my head. I'm bugging right now, but it was a couple of names. I'm not putting them over them because they just didn't do half the shit he did.
So what he do?
What you mean? What he led his team? He led his team. They was a winning organization. What do you mean? And he was the number 1 player.
Yeah, keep going.
Nah, I'm about to let him go.
Oh, you want the rest of your time? You got 40 seconds left.
Go ahead.
Alright, shit. Hold on. I got you, man. Shit. Compelling argument, man. But shit. I mean, I disagree with a lot of it. I ain't gonna lie to you. But it's not about what I agree with. I mean, he did put a lot of facts in there, like, to support his argument. So, I'm gonna just have to hear what Tim will say. And I'm gonna have to see who present the better argument. So, shit. Let me run that 2 minutes back, man. Alright, Tim, go ahead.
I understand that he's considered as he's not the greatest shooter no more. He's considered as one of the greatest shooters. I understand and I actually watched the game to see about his off-ball scoring and all that. In the 98 Game 7 against the Bulls and stuff. And I saw how he scored. He had a quick first step, but we all know his driving ability wasn't It's nothing like James Harden. Nothing like D Wade. We're not talking like that. It's nothing. It's nothing compared to even Tracy McGrady. We know that. But they also not the shooter he is. I know that too. But do you know that his career average is 18? When I look at the top five, and I ain't even name. Yes, he was the number one franchise player, but the fact that he couldn't even get past Jordan, and then he had a team, 98 Game 7. You watched that. They didn't have no answer for his team. This team played well in that team. He didn't come through. This is as the number one franchise player. But the reason why I say he's not even top 10 is because when I look at all the players that I named, Ray Allen, Tracy McGrady, I said Vince. I definitely said AI James, D Wade. And I always forget him, but I'm gonna say him now. I definitely said Jaylen Brown, and I'm gonna say Clyde too. He not better than none of those players, and the only reason why I say that is because you right. He was the.
Alright, man, shit. It's your time, gang.
Get that up.
Like,
Styles, get a rebuttal.
All right. So you starting it. So
yeah.
I feel you on some of that. But like, bro. Even okay, let me start with the names you just said. Boom. You just said Jaylen Brown. We were just debating about that. To me, he's not the number one. There's no way you could put him in the conversation even with Reggie Miller. And then with Vince Carter.
I talk a little lot again.
My fault. And then with Vince Carter, saying it's like he was the number one, but he didn't do nothing that Reggie Miller did. So I don't see how you can put him over him. Now let me get to the second topic, or like the second point. I kind of see what you're saying because I see where you're going. You're going by like niggas' skill and shit. I kind of feel that's where you're going with it. Like that's when you're saying niggas better. But to me, none of that shit really matters if that shit don't equate to winning. And that's how I feel. Like you could be a nigga that's just getting rebounds and fucking blocking shit, and if your team winning by that, like on some Bill Russell shit, then you're the nigga. To me, I'm not going by if you can't shoot and all of that. If your shit equate to winning what you do on the floor, that's what I go by. So to me, like you said, he shot better than niggas. That shit made him win more than them niggas. And he led his team better than a lot of them niggas. So that's like my main shit on that part. Like the play and then he's saying like his first step and stuff like that. I'll give you that, like shit like that. Like his first step, I'll give you that. He wasn't like athletic. He wasn't under that. But the nigga was smart. He was smarter than them niggas. That was the part of it that made his shit transcend. He was smarter than them niggas. His game, his IQ, his shit was just more flat out. Just like okay, like Vince. Vince was athletically probably better than anybody in the fucking game. But that nigga, what did he do? Oh shit.
Alright, man. That was a good one, man. I ain't with Cap, man. That was a good one. That shit. He had a lot of shit to say, man. He had a lot of positive shit.
They both had some good shit.
Timbo, it's your last rebuttal to me and Matt, man. We gonna judge. There you go.
So if you saying all that about equate to winning, then what about that season when AI took his team to the final? He definitely had a good coach. He had a I don't remember the player name. He won 6 Man of the Year, and Dikembe Mutombo won Defensive Player of the Year. But you got Reggie Miller over him.
Nah, I ain't say that. My top five.
Oh.
I just want to bring it up.
I'm just saying that's a little crazy to me. And then James Harden. Okay, I understand he choked some years. But as the number one option, we all know what his production. He was bringing production every night. Yes, I Trust me, I'm one of the biggest James Harden critics because I don't like the way his game translates into the postseason. I feel like he should have spread offense, but the reason why he's not better than James Harden because what James Harden can do as an offensive player, he doesn't have to always shoot three. He can get others involved also. And I'm not saying Reggie Miller can't do that, but at the level of James Harden, it's a whole different level. And he can score with the best of them. So he's definitely not top five. And Vince, on the other hand, Vince also didn't have the team that Reggie Miller had. Reggie Miller, towards the end of that Bulls run, in the, probably early 2000s, they had a good team. Rick Smith was probably above average. Not above average. Was a plus 12 per game scorer. He could spread the floor, and he could shoot the mid range. Give you post work. He had post work. Yes, he was a troublemaker. I hate that 2 minutes.
Right, that shit crazy. That shit be crazy.
I'm about to finagle that though.
That's why it's hard enough.
It's like a boxing match.
Yeah, it is. When it's up, you just done. Word.
Or it's like a little quick boxing match, man. But shit.
And 98, he had
I'm
Mark
gonna
Jackson.
I'm gonna say this. It was a lot of facts. There was a lot of things, opinions that could definitely be facts, but it's not about what I think. So I would probably say who won this battle, man. Shit.
I know this shit was close. I ain't gonna
I
lie.
can't even.
That last part that he went in. That last part, I was like, damn, that nigga go in there right there.
Bro,
Like,
I mean, like
y'all both had them type of moments.
like I'm gonna side with Timbo on this one.
Okay.
Like, because he definitely explained like the players that he think would be in that top 5 or top 10 range. He explained why he think like Jaylen Brown and all these other niggas. He explained why he think they better and all the ways he think they better. So I understand where like you was coming from with what he did, like team success wise.
Yeah, for
I get that, but it's like we talking about individual player. Like teams, take the team success away, stand alone. What the fuck is his resume? Like, and I like Reggie Miller. Only thing I didn't like that you said was he had a career average of 18 points. He played 18 years.
Yeah, I'm about to say he's had a long career, bro.
That means 18 a game every year.
That's good, bro.
That's ass.
That's not. I'm just saying, as my number one player, there's no way you should.
But
be
and towards his older days, he wasn't even an number one player no more. And nigga, Jermaine O'Neal, Ron Artest, them niggas start coming over there. Steven Jackson. Fucking, you said it yourself. Fucking what Jalen Rose before he left. And then at one point, Detlef Schrempf was the number one option. Like he wasn't the number one option his whole entire career.
At one point, Detlef Schrempf was the number one.
So he was a number 2.
At times.
At times, but
what the hell?
He had a long ass career, bro. He had a long ass career.
But these is a couple seasons.
Yeah, it wasn't like that was
like he was the number one in a majority of his career, but it was years in his career where he wasn't the number one.
I'm not taking nothing away from him.
Jaylen Brown, but I do. Jaylen Brown never was that though. That's how I feel about that. But
I ain't gonna lie, that's like my main thing with shit like that.
But
like,
I definitely feel where you were coming from.
I'm not putting no number 2 over a nigga that was like number 1 and actually was successful with his team. Cause like even James Harden, he wasn't really successful with his team. Like,
well, I feel like he presented his facts the best, man. Got to give it to him, man. Man, clap it up for Timbo, man.
I'm just saying, like,
I got to give it to him, man.
I'm just saying, like, another thing too, like Reggie Miller, like I'm watching him play against the Bulls. You know what I'm saying? I'm just watching him to see how he play. Like And most of the time, like he just like he play in the wing, looking for a screen like, a whole lot of time, and I don't see him trying to like use the ball to create any offense.
That's like Steph. That's
Yeah,
what they was
that-
telling you,
But,
though.
but okay,
No, no,
let me say
that's
this to
the
you.
different. But that's the
Let me
different.
say this to you.
But the difference is Steph is a point guard.
Let me say
That's
this to you.
IQ too, though, for real.
What you mean? He supposed to have the ball
He-
in his hand.
he's not a
Reggie Miller-
Even a shooting guard, so he's
Reggie
supposed to be
Miller-
doing that.
He's not a
Steph's
shooting
supposed to
guard.
have the ball.
Bro,
in his hand.
Reggie, that's how shooting guards mostly play.
They're supposed to play like that. A
Like-
point guard supposed to have the ball in their hand.
Like he had basic hand. It wasn't a lot of guys with great hand in the 80s and
Yeah,
90s.
like and that's all I'm saying. The air.
Like-
If you're gonna take the air into accountability, he was like.
Like you can't keep criticizing his game for that. It's like
Because for his
I
era, it wasn't
I understand
that. Bro.
where you coming
For
from.
his era, it
I
wasn't
understand
that.
where you
They
coming
didn't even
from.
think about the shit
Because
niggas think about.
you stuck on how it looks.
You gotta think about that. They
But
wasn't
you
thinking
gotta
about the shit
think.
niggas
You
think
gotta
about.
watch the games and you gotta think about how effective he is and what he's doing for his team in his era.
And then physically, oh
You caught on by how it looked.
And,
You know,
and
he
that's
don't-
why
he
I
don't
really
have-
give him more
he don't-
shit.
bro,
because
no
what he
strength,
did, bro.
that nigga is straight.
Jalen Brown,
50.
Jalen Brown playoff numbers is nowhere closer to Reggie Miller playoff numbers.
I ain't gonna lie, no. That's one thing. Like I saw Reggie.
He's a
Miller-
playoff riser, bro. He scored
Yeah,
way
I
more
know,
points
that's a
Yeah.
in the playoffs
That's
than
a
he do in the
fact.
regular season.
That's true. That's true.
That's a fact.
Like, yes, I get it. He didn't win a
I ain't even
championship.
say that in the
But
debate. I
bro,
said that they were.
Nah,
what he
I
did in the
believe
post,
that,
what
though.
he did in the postseason matters. He got to 5 conference finals, made it to the finals once, and he
was
lost.
the reason.
And he
though. It's not
lost.
like he wasn't the reason.
And he lost to a team that damn near went 16-0. Like, come on, man. Ain't no shame in that.
I ain't saying no.
Jalen Brown. All I'm saying with Jalen Brown, I don't think he will ever put his team in a position to
to
be
be
that.
like that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's all I'm saying.
Why
But
not?
I'm saying it wasn't. All I'm saying though, with the debate, it wasn't about whether I agree with you or not.
Right.
But I gave you the window.
JB just did that last year.
See, I see.
Yeah.
Another
you
thing
go.
too is I wanted
There
to
you
say.
go.
I wanted to say,
bro.
if
If
you-
it wasn't for
if
JB,
you
they
put-
would've
if you
lost.
put-
Can
the
you
team
stop
around
saying
again.
save like
They
they not
played
a
as a
team?
team effort to
They
win.
need
He
Jalen
didn't
Brown,
do nothing
like-
crazy.
You tripping? My son had
I would've
buzzer
seen
beaters
it
and all
if
that.
he dropped
They need
50.
Jalen
My son
Brown.
had buzzer beaters
But
and
you
all
want
that.
to
Y'all
know
bugged
something?
out.
They need Jalen Brown. They need Jason Tatum. They need Drew Holiday. They need Derek White. They need KP. They need Peyton
Y'all
Pritchard.
acting like he on home. No
They
way.
need-
Y'all
they-
talking about, man.
No,
he
bro,
can
nobody-
never lead a team. And
I don't, bro. He feel like he
I'm
feel
not
like,
saying
bro.
that.
He feel like if you say a nigga the best player on the team, he feel like he taking
Everybody
away.
else.
He feel like it's taken away from the other nigga, bro.
Nah.
It's the same shit with Luka and Kyrie because we
Yeah.
had this conversation. Me and him had this conversation mad time.
Y'all doing that
He-
when y'all
he
judging them,
think-
though, bro. Y'all keep
he
saying
think-
no because he's a number 2.
He
That's
think
the only shit y'all.
no. He think Luka is better than Kyrie,
Nah.
and there's no facts to prove that. But I understand where he's coming from with that because I get where he's coming from with
Luka not
with
fully
one of those-
developed yet.
can't,
That's why.
like,
But it just that's how you feel. I don't really know what else to say.
Luka game been the same too. He ain't really like expand his shit either like that.
So I'm like, all right.
Must have been playing like that for 4 years.
But not even him though. He
That's what I'm
elevated
saying.
his shit though. Like in the playoffs, that shit be better, bro. Like he got his team to the finals though. Like that shit be
Yeah,
better.
they better this year, though, bro.
They was better, but he
And that
he
shit's
did
up.
elevate his game though. Like
I think they missing.
I feel like his
a few,
IQ is actually better
I feel
now.
like they missing a few more pieces. I think they need a scorer off the bench too, and they back right.
Yeah, they do.
And I think Lively because he was in that game 4 where they blew the Celtics out. He was taking threes in that game. I watched that whole game. And I was like, damn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
you right.
get over
Yeah,
three
you
from
right,
time to
bro.
time.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
right. And that shit was.
And I was
bad.
thinking to myself, maybe he need to start working on threes.
Shit, he might.
And if he work on threes and learn how to spread the offense,
It'd be nasty.
you feel me? You could put him in a lineup. Put him, PJ, because PJ Washington can shoot the three.
I ain't gonna lie. I seen him go for like
Clay,
17 and like 11 his
Oh, yeah,
first
they
game
do
or
that.
something.
who?
Derek Lively.
You see what I'm saying? Clay,
He went for something crazy.
Kyrie,
his first game.
and Luka. You feel me?
Yeah.
Everybody can shoot. And I started 5.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to get that bench together, though,
Yeah, stay
The bench would be decent. You got Daniel Gafford.
Well, yeah, they got Gafford, and then they got the what's the other nigga, bro? That played for the Heat. I don't know if he's still on their team.
Jones.
Yeah, 'cause that's a live threat at any point.
I forgot who the fuck.
Nah, he on the Clippers now.
Oh, word.
Yeah, Derrick Jones played for the Clippers.
I forgot who the fuck on their bench.
Yeah, they picked up Najee Marshall from the Pelicans. He's a really good role player, bro. He can play defense. He athletic a little bit.
Yeah, I
He
like
can shoot.
game.
Like they picked up Quentin Grimes. Bro, I'm telling you, if a team, if a team give him a chance, bro, I feel like he's gonna really get crazy, bro. Cause he really can shoot. Like that nigga really like that. So shit, we gonna see what they do with him.
I ain't gonna lie, they shouldn't. Yeah, I don't think they should let him go.
So yeah, they picked up. Now they traded Tim Hardaway for him.
Oh, they stupid as fuck.
Hell no.
I'm saying Pelicans.
Nah, you
right?
you don't see how Tim Hardaway play?
You said what?
Tim Hardaway be.
No, he shit. They would be smart.
Nah, that nigga be. Hey yo,
Hardaway fell off.
that nigga be saying fuck Luka, nigga.
Nah, that nigga,
That nigga,
That's
he ain't getting Luka to be in the game with that nigga. That nigga ain't passing.
Imagine if Kyrie was like that. Kyrie not like that, bro.
Kyrie not like that.
I'm so glad Kyrie ain't
Tim
like that,
Hardaway
bro.
don't give a fuck if Luka in the game. That nigga shooting every three. He put a nut from the logo, nigga. That nigga put.
Nah, he accepted like he
don't give a fuck if.
But it still be sometimes he be like, man, what the fuck.
But that's why I think that.
If that nigga Luka pass him the ball, that nigga gonna do what he can, shoot a step back.
Nah, Kyrie be passing a lot though.
Tim Hardaway do not pass nobody the ball.
Yeah, hell nah. Me and Mike watch him be real crazy.
I wanted to talk about some boxing shit, low key.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Boxing.
How do y'all feel about?
I barely even watch that shit.
How do y'all feel about? This ain't even about nobody specific.
I know about boxing though.
This ain't even nobody, but this is just something that I gotta gripe with. I want to know how y'all feel though. How do y'all feel about players like waiting for fights for niggas for them or like making players I'm not players making fighters. Yeah, I'm tripping. Making fighters fucking like do weight cuts and shit for them to fight them. Like make them lose weight.
That's mostly every fighting sport though.
Yeah, bro.
But you know how much that shit fuck that put their body up.
Like
if it's like a nigga that's like really like he's original, he's supposed to be like a middleweight, and he want a nigga that's like light heavyweight to come down and fight him.
No,
like,
I mean
it's not like he got to
that's his choice to do that.
Yeah, it's his choice, but it's not really even a fair fight at that point.
Shit, I wouldn't even the nigga wouldn't do that. That's
that?
too. I ain't gonna lie, from light heavyweight to middleweight, that's a lot.
That's why they usually pay you extra money. For
that's why I like UFC way more.
Yeah, they got more.
Ain't no ducking.
That's closer.
Ain't no ducking.
I like the division structure.
Man, that shit way better than boxing.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
they division structure is.
Nah, bro.
Cause they closer in weight.
Yeah, I'm saying they do be having like
even they preliminary be something better than some of y'all main cards.
Not even on cap though, like
I don't know.
Sometimes
I really do think like about boxing.
Boxing like that.
I really do think about boxing on that level because I be thinking to myself like, why do they even let that type of shit happen? But shit. To answer your question though, I be thinking like.
But to piggyback on what you said, you need weight classes in professional fights.
But it should be like how it was in Pop Warner. Make the weight.
Right. Like make the weight for the.
You comparing Pop Warner to professional fighting?
But as far as weight,
no.
as far as just
I'm just saying
into the weight though.
I'm just saying like, for it to be a fair fight, why everybody can't just make the weight? Like make it the exact weight.
Nah, that's what I'm saying.
For instance, like Gervonta Davis, that's like a big criticism of his.
That's
like,
what I'm
talking about. Boxing
they've been coming down in weight.
I'm just saying, try to make the weight. You know how in Pop Warner, I'm not trying to compare it, but in Pop Warner, you got to be like 113. I'm not just throwing a number out.
Yeah.
Say, nah, that's crazy. Say you got to be like 60 pounds from shit. at five, right?
Yeah.
Boom. You can't be 61. You can't be 59 type shit. Ain't about to let your ass play. You too damn big.
All I would say about this,
All I'm saying is the boxing wise is not like that. Also,
No.
other than the UFC, you just gotta fight based on the ranking and the weight class. It's not necessarily a weight. It's like a range of weight. If you see what I'm
Yeah.
saying, like 160 between like 200.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
all
That's
I'm
how
saying
it
is
is.
this.
That's how the UFC is. But boxing is nothing. like
That's mad. 160 to 1.
But why is it so many weight
Mad
classes?
pounds, bro.
Yeah.
Why is it so many weight classes?
What in
What?
boxing?
Yeah.
Because of the shit
That's
like that.
because weight,
I'm about to
that
say.
shit a big
Right.
factor, bro. Them
Think
3
about
pounds
it.
like the Brian,
That shit do
can,
really
that shit
be
can
a
make
big
difference.
factor, bro. That
Bro,
should be a big ass factor.
punching power
Well,
is different from using your whole body. I ain't gonna
Not
lie.
even, it's just a bigger percentage. It's not a 50-50 fight at that point.
At that point,
So
it's not a
let's say-
50-50 fight,
Yeah,
right?
it's just
let's
It's
that.
not a
say-
50-50 fight.
Boxing is a little bit more complicated than UFC. Than
Yeah.
motherfuckers think.
So let me ask
It's
y'all this.
scientific.
So, what division Tank fight at?
135.
Well, now what is the name of that division?
Like junior,
That's lightweight.
Yeah, but
All right.
lightweight.
And what is that? What you said? What is it?
135.
135. So that would be junior lightweight.
Nah,
All
I
right.
think just lightweight.
Yeah, lightweight.
Wait. You
Yeah, I
said
think
junior lightweight?
No, I think
Lightweight.
just lightweight. Yeah, lightweight.
So that's lightweight. 135 is lightweight boxing.
Well, look it up.
Yeah, 130 and 135. 130 to 135.
That
That's
nigga
lightweight.
can't be. That shit can't be no junior. That nigga is the
Yeah,
one.
that ain't no. That's more like
Shakur,
welterweight. Like that's like 140,
yeah,
147.
what? Right?
Shakur like featherweight, right?
Nah, he had 35.
For real?
Yeah, he had 35.
Damn.
He was at 30 though. He came up from 30 though.
About that nigga.
Tank been at 35 for a little bit.
But Terrence Crawford at middleweight though.
Yeah, he just moved up. He had 40. I told
And
you,
shit
bro.
like that. Like,
40,
okay, he just
47.
he just moved up.
Oh yeah.
So he about to fight the nigga.
Oh, yeah.
No,
He
that
about to
shit really is 135.
Yeah, Terrence Crawford is middleweight, and that shit.
He about to fight the nigga.
Yeah.
He about to fight a nigga
Yeah,
that's
160,
natural.
right?
He about to fight a nigga
He,
that's a
he
natural
fought at
middleweight, bro.
140.
All right.
For
So
middleweight.
Yeah. 140 to 147.
Word. That's middleweight.
all right. So
Or no, it might be 47.
Versus Spence. you
No,
said?
because, yeah, Crawford went to
56, right?
54. He went to 54.
54, yeah.
So it's 47.
Cause
54.
they was talking about how him and him and
all right. So
Javante
let me
used to
ask y'all
fight.
this, right?
Was good.
So it'll go all the way down to junior featherweight at 122, right? So let's say all these 122s, 125s,
For some reason.
130s, 135s. Like, let's say they all linked up in one division. Let's say hypothetically, they did it on some UFC type shit. Do you think Tank would be able to beat any of the best niggas in these divisions?
Not the niggas that's
Like,
heavier than
and everyone, like, you think he
Well,
can
the
do some
nigga,
Floyd?
it's
You
harder.
think he can do
It's
some Floyd
harder.
Mayweather
It's
shit?
harder, bro. And
Yeah, I tripping because it depends.
that's why it's only a couple niggas that did
it
that type
depends
shit, bro.
if they,
that got 4 different weight classes and shit.
Hold on, Matt, go.
It depends if they power transfer too. Some niggas power don't transfer. Niggas could go up and they power don't transfer. They hit harder at 22 or whatever.
Right.
Feel what I'm saying?
That's why it is.
That's
a
what they say
finance.
about Shakur. Like when Shakur was at 30, everybody liked to see him fight because he'd sit in the pocket and hit fight with you. He went to 35. Now he don't sit in the pocket no more. He in and out, in and out, in and out. Ain't no sitting there because the power niggas is stronger, nigga. That shit matter. That's why
a fact.
pounds
That's a fact,
matter.
bro.
You don't want to sit and trade with you.
But I don't mind that though,
That's
as
tough.
long as he
But what,
winning.
if, but what if some of them?
Yeah,
like I don't mind.
What if
that.
some of them fighters in 122 and shit like that, 126? What if them niggas could translate their power? Because I done
They
seen,
could though. Some niggas.
I done seen that happen a lot in UFC at least.
Niggas don't take that risk though. They
But punching power.
But
is
they
different.
don't-
be different.
Punching
they
power is different.
I mean, yeah,
And they
that's
don't
it's
punch
strictly
right in
punching.
UFC.
It's
They
strictly
don't punch.
Cause that's not 50.
Like,
It's not 50-50 either.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't like taking them type of
You gotta
risks. Like,
think-
they,
you
you
gotta
would have to
think-
pay them some crazy
Niggas
shit.
is lasting 12 rounds also. You feel me? Like in UFC, you using your whole body. It's the most is 5 rounds.
But I mean, but it's 5 minutes a round though. But they round be like what? Sometime 2 minutes, sometime 3 minutes. 5 minutes
minutes,
around.
12.
Nah, but I ain't gonna like 3 12-minute rounds.
Back in the day, it was
That is
worse.
crazy.
That's
Back in the
crazy.
day, it was worse.
That
Niggas
is
was doing
crazy.
You only
20
getting a
rounds
break
and
for
shit.
like a little bit, like bro.
Think about
That
it.
is crazy.
Think about it. Boxing, you gotta use more conditioning because you gotta be able to last them many rounds.
Bro, that shit sweet,
Awesome.
bro. Muhammad Ali and them, bro, they used to be doing 15,
Man.
20 rounds,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
And
They
bad
wasn't
fights
doing
too,
no
though.
12 rounds.
And
No.
bad fights.
And prior to UFC in Japan, like it wasn't UFC, but that's MMA. They was doing 10-minute rounds. Like
Damn.
Yeah,
Fighting MMA though,
that's
it was
crazy.
2 10-minute rounds.
They ain't never
That's crazy.
killed nobody in that
Nah,
bitch.
some niggas did
Motherfucker-
that.
At that
shit.
point,
Yeah,
at
man.
that point,
I think
bitch,
so.
Some
10
niggas
minutes,
gassed
bitch.
out. Like, that's
like
how.
Shit.
that's something to that shit.
One of my favorite fighters got slammed on his neck. Boy, Fedor Emelianenko got slammed on his neck. Bad. It was Kevin Randall, man. R.I.P. Kevin, man.
Yeah.
But it was crazy. Bro still won the fight though. And when he got slammed, the nigga expression never changed. Like his face never went like, oh shit. Like the nigga's face stayed the same the whole time. On some Terminator shit.
Bro, that's how Sugar Ray lost one time, bro, because he couldn't fight no more, bro. He couldn't even get up.
Nigga
off the
Sugar Ray
bench, bro.
never got slammed on his neck.
No, I'm saying he couldn't get up type shit because like it was too many rounds, but he couldn't even move. Like he was stuck in the chair. Like I can't continue. He lost on his record.
Nah, that nigga Fedor ended up winning that fight.
He came back and fought
It's
that
fake,
nigga
though.
again and beat him though.
Yeah.
Nah,
man.
Fedor
I think
won
I
that.
should
No, Fedor won the same fight though, nigga. He didn't have to come back, nigga. In the same fight, nigga, he got his ass out of there.
The niggas not fighting 20 rounds.
Who would y'all
Man,
like
that nigga, he ain't fight that nigga 20 rounds. Whatever nigga you talking about.
What?
Whatever Sugar Ray.
Bro, go look at
fought.
Ali and them shits, bro. Them niggas was fighting 19, 20 rounds, bro.
Man.
There was no 12 rounds, 13 rounds. I mean,
Nah,
there
they
was
was
no
fighting-
12
they
rounds,
was
bro.
fighting more
Man,
rounds.
There was no 12 rounds, bro.
Nah,
And they was
I-
fighting more fights. It
There
was
was
different
no
rules
12
back
rounds,
then.
bro.
Yeah,
They was fighting like
definitely way
UFC.
different
They
rules.
was fighting like UFC. Word to my
Damn
mom.
near,
They
it
was
really
ducking
was.
no-
It damn near was like
Tapped out,
UFC,
man.
man.
Because Rocky Marciano got like 100
He's
fights.
gonna go to
100
Yeah.
something. He
Yeah.
got 100 something. Like
And
160.
Floyd Patterson.
That's a couple.
Boy, mad
Yeah,
them
it's
niggas.
mad
That's a
niggas.
couple
It's
niggas.
mad niggas
Mad-
got hundreds of
Yeah,
fights.
Yeah,
I
mad
got
niggas.
So that mean they was fighting 20 rounds?
Yeah, bro, them
Like,
niggas
what
was
Back in the
fighting
day,
a
he was
lot.
on that, bro.
What's that other nigga that Mike
Yeah.
Tyson used to be naming? Roberto Duran. He got like 70
Yeah.
plus fights.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did
he
that
doing,
by
that's
by
more of a
100
modern.
too.
He
by
more
100.
modern than them.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
He got like 80 something fights. That nigga was fighting all the time.
They just started being like that now.
Yeah,
when they start
bro.
fighting
Because
less.
when Floyd came,
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
niggas ain't
Floyd-
want to lose that
Yeah,
zero.
they just start being like that.
Because Floyd
I
changed
hate
it
that
into
about
a
boxing
business.
now. Niggas don't want to lose. I get
That
it.
zero,
Though.
it's a zero.
I get it, but that shit
Floyd-
don't mean nothing.
Floyd
You gonna
did that
fight
shit.
bullshit ass niggas then, man.
And he just took
So
Ryan to court.
so
to
wait
get
a
his
minute,
zero
wait a
ticket.
minute. Does that make
Oh, I
Floyd
heard about
the
that.
best boxer ever for changing the game like that?
I mean,
I
that's
think
part
he
of
the
that's
best
partly
ever
why they
for
say he the
that
best.
and a couple of more other reasons. I ain't gonna lie, that nigga just
He made the most money for
bro.
sure.
The nigga like when you
Yeah.
fight that nigga.
Tank them there about the only one that I think Tank just beat, got the biggest deal. Like his deal was bigger than Tank. I mean than Floyd. He got like
Damn.
like almost 800 mil
800
for like
mil?
6 fights.
Get the fuck out of here.
Hell yeah.
800 mil?
Yes, bro. Floyd got like 657 type shit.
You talking about for that deal that signed with it?
Yeah.
Shit.
He could do so
So
much.
he gonna make more money after
He
that.
already fought
making
like
money at the
he
doors
already
and
fought
shit,
like
too.
2 or
Yeah.
3 of them fights too. He got like 3 more.
Nah, that's wild.
He was trying to get Lomachenko, Shakur, and Devin.
Yeah, if
Lomachenko don't want to fight no more.
if
though.
this nigga end up
He
beating,
ducking
if he end
slow.
up beating if he end up beating Devin, that should be crazy.
Nah, I could.
Alright, so boom, right?
Huh?
That's them.
So about that 20 round shit. This 1973, his first fight that went to decision because he was knocking
is it,
everybody
sure?
else out. Nah, Muhammad Ali.
Mm.
This 1973. And shit, I got it right here. Shit. Oh, not even not trying to let him go to it. That's crazy.
I'm trying to tell you.
That's saying log in and continue. That's crazy.
And like from the older
Bro, they said it
niggas,
though, but that shit said it ended in round 10, bro. That shit did not say no damn round 20. or
what
nothing.
ended in round 10?
His first fight that went to decision in his career in 1973.
I ain't say nothing about. I said some of the fights was 19, 20 rounds, bro.
Man, hell,
Nah,
that's
I do believe they have
Well,
probably not.
Probably like in the 40s and 50s or some shit like that.
Probably 20s and 30s and shit.
Yeah, some bullshit like that. Yeah.
I'm talking about like
Sugar Ray.
Sugar Ray.
You talking about Ray Robinson? You said Ray Leonard at first.
No.
Yeah, that's why.
That's why you fucked me up.
No, because I was saying he lost the fight like that, bro, because he couldn't continue type shit, bro.
You said,
right, yeah.
That nigga just sat like, I can't. But he came back and fought the nigga and knocked him out.
Shit.
He did that. Everybody he lost to like that, he came back and
yeah, Sugar Ray Robinson, right?
I seen the video about that.
Hey, yo, what's John Jones' next move?
That nigga better beat the shit.
What is his next move?
So I'm thinking he still wanted to fight with Stipe, but it could be a possibility he retired after that fight.
Right. Like, that's what I'm saying. What is his next move?
And I'm gonna tell you why.
I feel like he about to retire.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Fight, bro.
Let me tell you why. Let me get the floor for 2 minutes, man. I'm running shit. So the reason why I feel like he's gonna retire because he don't really have nothing to prove fighting Tom Aspinall. Because I know Tom Aspinall he hungry, bro. He up and coming. He been doing niggas dirty, knocking out the top heavyweights. He got the interim championship. He the first nigga that I see defend the interim championship. Like, he deserved the John Jones fight, but this Stipe shit is more for his legacy. Just get that last paycheck before he ride off to the sunset. And shit, I can respect that. Because it's like, why risk your health, number one, against this monster? Because this nigga, bro, he is a fucking monster, bro. Like, Tom Aspinall, bro. Like, he really is a fucking monster. So, I think he should just fight Stipe, try to get him out of there quick, try not to take too much damage, get in there, get out. I'm saying, do something most motherfuckers never did. 2-division champ, defended the belt in both divisions. Shit. He up there with DC, but Conor had 2 belts at the same time, but he never defended the belt because he went to go box and he had to get stripped of the belts and shit like that. And but he couldn't come back and get them bitches either. Then he started getting his ass whooped. And then he broke his leg. So.
Fuck.
But damn.
That nigga about to.
Hold on. I still got some time. But yeah, but with John Jones, he don't got nothing to prove in my eyes. Just do his thing. Get the fuck up out of there. Say goodbye. Hall of Fame is on the way. They're gonna do it randomly because UFC weird as hell. Shit. But what y'all think though?
Nigga, you wrap that bitch up pretty neatly, nigga.
Why the fuck you see this stuff?
Cause shit, but I really did like only thing I can think of is,
bro, what the fuck is this stuff? Bro.
Only thing I can think of is like,
yo, that shit's still
why
going.
would
Hold on,
he even
gang.
fight anyway, dude? What the fuck?
Bro, I don't know what that shit was about. But yeah, alright, continue, bro. My bad.
But only thing I would say is, I feel like he wouldn't want to like even fight. Period. That's why I don't feel like he's gonna fight. Period, because it's gonna seem like he's ducking the new nigga.
But
That's the only thing.
That's just
I agree. I kind of, because you just made me think about it, because I was only thinking like that until you just said that. You kind of right. He might want to just get that last paycheck and do what you just said, because that would be tough. That'd be tough. To defend the 2 different weight classes. That'd be tough.
Yeah.
No cap.
That's why I brought up Conor because he didn't do it.
Ball, yeah.
I mean, Amanda Nunes did it.
Yeah. She's tough too. Yeah.
She did it a couple times actually.
Word.
Defending, yeah.
She's tough. I know she did that shit.
Cause I think she's in her women's bantamweight, and I think featherweight. I think that's what she was held the belts. I could be wrong, but I think it was featherweight and bantamweight. Yeah, Amanda Nunes, man. She retired on top, 2 belts. She ended up losing, but she got her belt back. Shit. Something Valentina Shevchenko couldn't do. Shit. I hope she win this fight, man. I'm going to bet on her, man. I'm like, fuck it. If you lose, I'll just take the L with you, man. I'm with you. You lose, I lose. So I'm riding with you, Valentina. She's definitely one of my favorite female fighters. I don't know what she's gonna do though. 'Cause shit, Alexa Grasso, I think she figured her ass out, man. And that bitch will box the shit out your ass. Shit, I ain't gonna lie, Alexa Grasso's swift too. I ain't gonna lie. She would get to it. But shit, I don't know when this John Jones shit gonna happen though. I don't know when they gonna do it. But shit, I don't know when the counter fight gonna happen either.
I thought John was locked up. Yeah, you was locked up.
Nah, it was some shit. He had got questioned by the police. Like, I guess somebody called the police on him or some shit like that. But yeah, I heard he got cleared though.
Nah, I think that nigga should fight time though. Fuck it. Spank up this little nigga real quick. Teach him something.
Hey man.
Nah, but on the real,
it really ain't no point.
If he wanna fight time, he then go ahead.
I mean,
he don't. But
yeah.
my thing is if he fight time and beat time, like, cause Tom actually defended it. I think we watched that fight where Tom beat up Derek Lewis.
Curtis Blades.
Yeah, Curtis Blades. And watching that fight, I still don't think he on John Jones. Yeah, you might think he a monster, but I don't know. John Jones on a whole different level. He might do that nigga filthy too.
I mean, in the heavyweight division. So first we would have to see the fight with Stipe to elaborate more in the next fight, right?
Because the way he did Cyril Gane.
Listen.
Anything with that.
Tom Aspinall is not Cyril Gane.
I know that.
His grappling is way better than Cyril Gane's.
No, I'm saying we didn't even see what John Jones could do in that fight either because how early he got him.
I mean, because that was the game plan against a fighter with no grappling.
But I'm saying we still didn't even. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if you, let me just say this: if you saying that, how can you just elaborate on how he gonna beat Tom Aspinall?
Basically,
I'm just saying I'm saying from the fight I saw with Curtis Blade, I still don't think he on John Jones level.
And he did that to another elite grappler. Yeah. And Curtis Blades has more power in his hands than John Jones.
But John Jones is still a smart fighter though.
I mean, I get that.
And he's an all around fighter.
I'm not saying he's gonna lose. I'm just saying why take this much of a fucking risk at the end of your career with a fighter that matches up with you so well, and he's one of the fucking hardest hitters in the UFC right now.
Yeah,
why the fuck would you?
I mean, they do the same thing.
I'm just,
They do the same thing.
But I'm saying, like, why would you take that fight after the Stipe fight? You better off just retiring on top. And then boom, you retire on top.
Do that. That nigga been calling that nigga out.
I mean, he has been called. He been calling that nigga out.
He just called that nigga out. The fight that I'm talking about, Curtis Blade. He called that nigga out. He said, "John Jones, I want to fight you."
Yeah, of course, he want to fight him. He the interim champion. John Jones is the heavyweight champion right now. Of course, he want to fight him. That's the whole point.
But that's the thing. We ain't see John Power for real that way.
John really. I mean, he not a one-punch knockout nigga. Like, you cannot find a highlight of him one-punch knockout.
I feel like he got that in him, bro.
Like, he can catch somebody and drop him.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
He can catch somebody and drop him.
I feel like he hit harder than he figured him, bro.
I feel like in the UFC, bro, he never one-punch knocked out nobody, bro.
I'm saying, though, I feel like he can do that if he needs to.
Aspinall has.
John ain't ducking nothing. I don't see him ducking nobody.
It ain't about him ducking. It's just
That's John though. You know
I
how
mean,
John comes.
I mean,
I feel like it's
If
gonna
he
be all
really-
the way or nothing.
if he really wants to fight, it really would be a great money opportunity.
And that's what I'm about to say. If that shit worth some money, then he definitely.
But to put I mean, do he really want to put his legacy at risk like that? Like,
Right. I see what you. That's why it's like.
He
But
be
he's
doing
gonna
that in
go
his
all or
own
nothing.
career.
It's all or
like
nothing.
if he beats,
Right.
if he, let's say, okay, I can understand. Let's say if he don't beat Stipe, right? Then if Stipe wins, he would have to fight Tom, and then most likely, if let's say if that do happen, right? Let's say if Tom fights Stipe and Tom beats Stipe, become champion, he probably gonna fight John regardless.
Yeah.
I don't see
Yeah,
nobody.
I see
beat
what you're
John.
saying.
My son
But
Johnny
that's if
box-
Stipe beat
If he
John,
beat
which
him,
I don't
right.
think that's gonna happen.
Yeah, me. You know.
But shit, I don't know. He gonna have to fight Tom in either scenario. He would, if he wants to keep going, he would have to fight Tom either way.
And that's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
So it's like all or nothing.
Cause like if he beats Stipe,
That's why I don't think he's gonna fight at all. That's why I don't think he's gonna fight at all.
so you just think the Stipe shit is off?
Yeah, I think he's gonna end up retiring, bro. Cause he already be taking fucking 2-year, 3-year breaks anyway. Like
I mean, it's definitely not
he only
impossible.
gonna get older. Like I don't think that nigga about to fight again.
Yeah, he tore his chest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So like the pectoral muscle, they said like six.
Oh,
it
yeah,
was
it's
quick.
quiet.
Yeah, it was in training. They was training
For a fight,
wrestling.
right?
Yep, he was training for the Stipe fight.
Mm.
Shit, I was tight about that card, boy. I was waiting on that shit. November came. Shit. Man, that shit would have been crazy. Stipe ain't fought, and if they keep taking this long, they be in there 4 years.
Damn.
Stipe ain't fought since he got knocked out.
Yeah, I'm
by
about to say
Francis.
the last time I remember seeing him fight, he
Nigga.
got knocked out.
That was 2020. Like maybe 2021. So it has been like 4 years since this nigga fought.
He probably waiting until John Jones. That's gonna be a crazy fight. I
Damn,
wanna see
yeah.
how-
What if he really whooped John Jones?
No, I'm not thinking.
That nigga been sitting in the lab this whole time. Nah, but listen though. That nigga been sitting in the lab this whole time.
But
Just
the
like,
sad
I wanna
part
get
is-
this nigga. Like I ain't coming back till I get this nigga.
I just want to say this, and I'm gonna let you go.
That's it.
Shit. John Jones only fought Cyril Gane in his last like 2-3 years.
Yeah.
Like,
Anyway.
yeah, that's what I'm
So
saying.
not even 2-3 years, like 3, 4, 5
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
That's the only nigga he fought. I mean, they kind of on even playing field. I ain't even gonna lie, if you really think about it. Because
I mean, when it comes to
they
that,
both older.
when it comes to that,
Stipe is a little older, but he is a way more experienced heavyweight. I promise you, Stipe has been hit harder by Stipe has been hit way harder than niggas over John Jones, bro. Like, John Jones is not the craziest hitter, not the craziest power puncher.
you got that. I ain't gonna lie. That
Stipe
is
fought
true.
niggas like I think he fought
Francis.
niggas like
That is
Francis Ngannou.
Man,
Derrick
Francis ain't
Lewis,
like that, man.
Like I think he fought Junior Dos Santos. Like he fought a lot of niggas that hit hard. Like fought I don't know. I don't think DC probably hit like super duper hard, but I see him drop niggas.
Nah,
so
he dropped. I say he
I seen so he probably do hit hard as fuck. So shit, yeah. He fought a lot of niggas though. Shout out to Stipe, man.
Yeah.
Shout out
Nah.
to John Jones, man. They bought them.
Yeah, shout out John though. I mean, shout out both of them.
585, man.
I mean, they both.
Word that way.
I mean, they both great heavyweights. Like,
Nah, for sure.
well, John trying to be a great heavyweight. John, he a great light heavyweight though.
But nah, I guess.
Like, I can't call him a great heavyweight off one fight.
That's why
They
you
set
kinda
it. They
right.
set it up for him to
He
get
got
the
hit by
championship.
niggas harder like that.
Because
That
think
is
about
true.
it. You can't tell me they didn't set that up for him to be the champion. Like, they set him up to get that belt because think about it. This nigga's a fucking experienced grappler, one of the most experienced niggas all time for UFC. They put him in there with a kickboxer with no grappling.
Shit, that wasn't his
It's-
fault.
I mean, what you mean that wasn't his fault? They booked the fight.
The dude was calling him out and all that.
Man, They all called John Jones. Nigga, they all called out John Jones.
Just like these other niggas.
Man, they said that's enough for that nigga, bro. Like we can talk about that. You don't think so? So who's the biggest money maker for the UFC?
Conor.
Who comes after Conor? Who was ready to fight first?
Probably after Conor, John, probably.
Exactly. Who was ready to fight first?
Shit.
John.
Yeah.
He's having to get hurt.
Yeah.
Conor
for the second fight.
What Conor for?
Conor broke his leg, nigga. That was like 2021.
Right, that was That nigga hasn't been trying to fight.
Hey,
he just
who he
hasn't
supposed
been
to
trying
fight
to
now? Michael Chandler, right?
Yep.
Why that got canceled?
Shit. Something with his toe.
That nigga not trying to fight, bro.
They said it was something with a broken toe. I mean, I believe it though. I mean, it's probably hard to train with that shit. So, but it's crazy. Like, they need to hurry up and rebook that bitch though. That's what I'm trying to see.
That shit will go bad.
You think he still got some shit in him?
Shit, with that broken leg, man, I don't know. You got to see something.
Well, that shit look like PG, no cap.
Shit.
Shout out PG.
I don't know. He got bigger though.
Shit. They went up to 175. It's a welterweight in the UFC. Yeah, that's what you're gonna be fighting at when they fight. I don't think he really gonna try to come back for a run at the belt, cause it's like the same thing with him. Like he already one of the greatest UFC fighters ever. I'm saying one of the only simultaneous champions. Like it's only a couple of them. So shit. And he made way more money fighting in the, doing other shit than fighting in the UFC.
Other shit, yeah. Just doing other shit.
So it's like he really don't need to fight. It's a want for him.
I heard that nigga just made like $800 million selling his venture company.
Bro, something, bro.
Crazy shit. Like, I'm like,
he got that
this
bag,
nigga
bro.
just rich as fuck now. Just doing shit.
Yeah, man. And it's
He
like
probably sold like one part of his liquor company, not all of it.
something I don't know, cause he still be on the commercials though. Shit, getting that fucking bag. That's why he really don't need to fight. Like, but if he fight, that's just to add on to what he already got.
Right.
So it's like, why not? And I feel like he can beat Michael Chandler. I definitely feel like he can. I like Michael Chandler.
I like Michael Chandler. I do feel like he could beat him, but it's just that Conor hasn't fought in so fucking long, bro. Like,
shit, neither has he. It's been a minute since Chandler fought. It's been like 2 years then.
I'm about to say, that's not the same.
Yeah, Conor ain't fighting now.
Yeah, it's been like 3 years for Conor.
Like that nigga.
And even in that fight, that shit.
I'm about to say, I don't even count that fight because that nigga got fucked up. Like
that was after COVID.
Right. And did he fight? When did he fight before COVID? Boxing?
No,
that was like during. I feel like wasn't that like during that shit?
He fought in I think it was during COVID when he fought Dustin Poirier that second time.
For
real?
Because the third time was when he broke his leg. And the second time Dustin Poirier knocked his ass out.
Oh, they did fight 3 times. I'm tripping.
Yeah,
they did fight 3 times.
Yes, sir. Dustin Poirier put the beats on that boy. And I ain't gonna lie, the way the fight was looking, it looked like he was finna win that shit again. Like he was taking him down, beating him up on the ground, tight piecing him up, standing up. Conor was getting with him though, I ain't gonna lie. He was way more aggressive. Because they did say that second fight, the nigga Conor was training for a boxing match before he took the fight. And he had to switch to MMA type shit. But I don't know. Shit, still got that ass whooped, bro.
Yeah, we ain't trying to hear that.
Nah, he knocked him out though. But shit. Yeah, you ain't see what Jake Paul got to change? Shit. Called that bitch the Sleepy McGregor and shit.
Oh yeah.
Called that bitch the Sleepy McGregor.
I seen that shit.
That bitch Jake Paul funny as hell, man. Shit, but I think Dustin Poirier finna retire too, unless he want to get one last fight in. But he the only nigga I seen watching UFC that every time he got a chance for the belt, he got his ass choked out. Every single time.
Yeah.
Like, I can't think of nobody else that went out like that every time. For the belt. And I watched all of them fights. It's like, nigga, oh my God. It's like the same shit. They get your back.
That's fucked up to go out like that every trip though, choked out. Like, damn, you can't do shit. And this is your title though. Like you trying to fight for the
what was
damn.
crazy.
That's fucked up.
He was getting pieced up on the feet with the nigga Islam Makhachev because he's so worried about getting took down, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you can't really try to rush the nigga because if you try to rush him, he's gonna take your ass down. So you gotta really fight the nigga with a different approach, right? But he was getting pieced up because of that shit.
Right,
he's so worried about the takedown.
Right.
And the grabbing the skills of that
Right.
nigga. But that's really what make him so good, bro. Like, I think he better than Khabib because I think his striking way better than Khabib. Because Khabib wasn't piecing niggas up. Like,
Yeah, I feel like they
like,
be boosting him.
you see when he knocked out Volkanovski?
Yeah.
Nigga, I was watching that shit live. Nigga, I was like, ain't no way he just knocked this nigga out like that.
Nah, he was going
Head kick to the fucking dome, bro. And what was crazy, he was setting this shit up the whole time. Kicking him in the body, like throwing head kicks, like from time to time, but mostly kicking him in the body. And then that bitch just got one clean right over the top of the head. Right over the top of his guard, right in the head. And then boom. Then 4 months later, he fight the nigga Ilya Topuria, get knocked out again. Why the fuck would you fight a nigga for the belt 4 months later?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying with John Jones. Okay, hold on. Going back to that.
Mm-hmm.
It's all or nothing. That's what these niggas be thinking in their head. It's all or nothing. Like he said, it's like that every fight. It's all or nothing. So somebody like niggas like John Jones, that's what they like. He might really fight that nigga.
That's what they do it for.
Cause it's really be all or nothing in their head every trip.
Shit be crazy, bro.
Especially like niggas like John Jones. Know like we know what you do, bro. It's already out there. Like that nigga already he do what he do. Like
take a break now. But you know, I
that
heard
nigga already be wildin'. So you don't think this nigga like, bro, I'll fight this
I
nigga.
want to ask your opinion on this. I heard a rumor about, I don't know if it's true, but I heard a rumor about Volkanovski versus Justin Gaethje.
I heard that too.
Shit, what y'all think about that? I know I've been talking. I want to hear what y'all got to say about that.
I think
That shit.
I think Volk is too little.
That's just something like. But the crazy part is, he big enough to go up to lightweight. That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
That's the crazy
Like
part.
I feel like he could. I feel like his
He-
power would.
I ain't gonna lie.
Like,
He
like
really
shit.
could fight
Like-
Justin Gaethje. Like he would be at a disadvantage because of his height, yeah. But his toughness, his power,
Yeah.
his grappling ability, counter speed, he could fight Justin Gaethje.
He might get with
And I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, bro. He could possibly do the same shit Max Holloway did to him on a good night.
Yeah.
On a good night, shit, I
That's
don't
what
know,
I'm thinking
bro.
like too. I ain't gonna lie.
But I ain't saying that Justin Gaethje can't knock his ass out, though. I ain't gonna never say
But
that.
that's the difference between him and Dustin. Dustin got a chin. Like,
Shit, that chin got exposed, nigga.
he got knocked. What round he got knocked out of?
Fifth. It was the last second.
Oh,
He got caught slipping. You feel me? He got caught slipping.
I mean, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. I knew Max Holloway was gonna win when he broke his nose in the first round.
For real?
Bro, I knew he was. I already knew he was gonna win, bro. I watched this shit so much. I was like, bro. I said that from as soon as it happened. I was like, he compromised now, bro. Because from now on, this nigga cardio is gonna be affected. This nigga, once his cardio get affected, his movement gonna start getting slower. And then why this nigga Max is one of the best cardio junkies in the fucking UFC.
Yeah, though.
Piecing the nigga up the whole fight.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Like, it was the perfect game plan that they probably didn't even game plan for, nigga. They spinning back. He ran in for a takedown, kind of spinning back kick right to the face. Blow. Nose broke. Busting him in his whole shit. Like, I'm telling you, like, it was, once I seen that, I was like, bro, this nigga Max about to win now. And I was fucking tight because I was so damn close to winning my parlay because all I needed was Justin Gaethje to fucking win that fight.
It'd be like that.
Because if Justin Gaethje would have won that fight, and the other Chinese girl would have won her fight, I would have been good. I would have been good because Alex Pereira knocked the nigga Jamal Hill out. And then all my other parlays I had won. I forgot who I had, but all the other ones I won. I was 2 fighters away, bro, from turning $1 to like 800. I was so mad, bro. When the Chinese girl lost, I was like, ah. Justin Gaethje got his ass knocked out. I still love you, boy.
Yeah.
But you sold me. You sold me. Shit. I can't stand that nigga, bro. Bro, it's a love-hate thing. I can't stand him when he sell me. So I love him when he knock niggas out. Shit.
I ain't gonna lie, that's
Who
why I
y'all
don't
football
be on
team
that
for the year?
Shit.
I mean, I'm right with my team. I did my team forever.
Let's see.
Who?
We ass the Saints.
I got the Ravens, the Chiefs, the Eagles,
He was.
and shit. And Miami. But listen though, I'm just betting on them to win games and they players to snap. Hey man, if y'all want to
You
use
said the
my-
Ravens,
Yeah,
Eagles,
the-
Chiefs,
the
and
Ra-
Miami.
Yeah, the Ravens, the Eagles, the Chiefs, and the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Jets too, bro.
What? I don't. Y'all think the Jets gonna be some shit?
They like that.
Yeah.
They ride back.
I gotta rock with them, man. I just need them to win games and whatever stats I put on their ass, give them bitches. That's my new method for this
Yeah,
year.
you funny as fuck. You got it.
We're gonna see how it works, man. Because I don't want to, like, I feel like I always fucked up when I bet on this nigga on this team and this nigga on this team and this nigga on this team.
Yeah, that
Like,
part.
nigga,
Though,
like, let me just bet on these niggas.
that you know.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. That's usually when I do bet. That's usually how I bet.
Yeah, I think I might have just do that. Because it's like,
Football is the easiest sport to bet on.
bro, I want some money on the Super Bowl. I want like, it's a cool little 150
Man,
to turn the buck into 150. Like, can't go wrong with that. That's why I like the shit, because it's like, you can really do shit like that.
Yeah.
That's all I don't put no real money into it, boy.
Shout out to motherfucking Jack because that nigga's a fucking
Yeah.
gambling junkie.
Hell yeah.
That bitch was here before this shit was like even known. This nigga used to take me to the place, like a place here. I ain't gonna blow him up, but it's a place here niggas go. Put their ticket in. Nigga used to be taking me there every weekend. And now that this shit like legal, this nigga be going crazy. I know he be going crazy.
Oh
Shout
yeah,
out
hell yeah.
my motherfucker.
Yeah, I be seeing this shit on Facebook, nigga. You be doing this shit for mad, bro.
Like that, bro.
Shit, I caught on to it late.
Me too, lucky. I really just started doing it. I do this shit for like fun because I'm not no gambler for real. That shit be like.
Yeah, I be betting like $2. Like, when I want to bet, I throw $10 on that bitch. Make like one $5 bet to see if I can win. And then the rest of the bitches be
But that's where you be feeling fucked up though, because you could have put down more.
I mean, fuck it though.
That'd be the part right
You
there.
could turn,
for me.
you could
I
turn
ain't gonna
5.
lie.
I mean, I feel you though, because it's
When
like,
I
what
do
if
shit
it's
like
like,
that, I
what
be
if
like, damn,
it's
yeah.
like, what if
Like
you
I
win
knew
type
they was,
shit.
I knew this shit was gonna happen. Like
type
I be
shit.
hating that shit when I do that.
Hell yeah.
Gambling fun though, but don't get it into that shit. Just use money that you can use. Word, though. Don't be a little crazy. That's just a little message. Niggas be going crazy.
Yeah, I'm telling you, just throw a little 10 on there. Shit, I just got paid, might throw a little 20, 25 piece.
Shit.
But I stopped doing that shit. Like I was doing it a little bit consistently, but then I stopped for a while. It's been months since I really locked into it.
Mm.
But I did make some bets the other day on Underdog. Fucking WNBA lost the bitches.
You ain't win that one, probably.
Well, technically I won like 3 because I was getting like 75 cents and 50 cents back. So I won like 3 or 4, but I ain't win no money.
But you ain't right here.
Cause it's like they got some shit. It's like if you get 6 right, you get a small ass percentage of what you could have got. But if you get the whole shit right, you get all the money.
So my first like couple bets on some shit, they kicked me off of it under like what you just said, which one?
Underdog.
Yeah, underdog.
Yeah, underdog fantasy.
Yeah, or no, Cap, it's DraftKings. They kicked me off of it.
Oh, DraftKings. Yeah, I be on that
like
shit
my
too.
first couple of fucking bets, nigga, I had made like $1,000.
Oh, word.
And I don't even gamble like that, so I wasn't putting that much money into it. And I was just winning the bitches. And then fucking they blocked my account. Like they just basically said I couldn't transfer the money to my account. And they blocked my account, so I couldn't get the money. It made me so dirty. I was like, bitch, that's some dirty bitch.
I remember this time I won on UFC, but I didn't even think this nigga was gonna beat this nigga. But this nigga Sean Strickland, and he beat Izzy for the belt. So boom, shit. Nigga, I put the bet in because this was around the time I first got on there, so I still had bonus bets and shit. So I put the $25 bonus bet on that bitch, nigga. I put it on there. I was like, man, it was my last one. So I was like, man, I don't even give a fuck about this shit. I don't think this thing gonna win. So I'm just put it on him just to see if he win. But if he don't, I don't give a fuck. So, nigga, I went to sleep, woke up in the morning, looked at that shit. That shit said $350 in that bitch. I was like, oh shit! Did I want to look? Did I want to look at the highlights?
$350.
I want to look at the highlights, bro.
That nigga said $350.
And I bet on Sean Strickland to win by decision. And I guess like whatever it was, 25. Like that's what you got me.
Yeah, you got to be times that. Yeah.
So I didn't put nothing else. I could have. It would have been crazy. Like, what if I put mad other shit? Like, oh man.
That's what I be saying. Like, damn, niggas. That's why I'm saying niggas gamble that put their whole life savings because they think they about to win that bitch. They think they got the drop, and then they lose, and now you lost your shit.
Bro,
like,
I went to sleep. I didn't think he was gonna win.
That's how it
be. He whooped Izzy ass, boy. I didn't even watch it. Watch the highlights. I was like, oh, ain't no way he dog walked this nigga like that. Shit, but he did. Sean Strickland was on a motherfucking run, nigga. But I don't know, that boy DDP. He coming out. He on some shit. He the new DDP. Cause the other one, he old as shit. He can't do nothing with this new one. Shit. You heard that old man. Shit, all them yoga practices, nigga, he be running. Shit, I need to learn them bitches shit. My back be hurting this shit. Might hit that boy up. Like, yo, what's them yoga practices you be talking about on all the shows and shit? Oh, man. Shit.
But nah, I want to get back to the football shit though.
Oh yeah. You know that's.
You said the Ravens, the Eagles. Yeah, this one going on 2 hours. Yeah. You got the Ravens. You said the Eagles. The
Ravens,
Chiefs.
Eagles, Chiefs, and Dolphins.
And the Dolphins.
That's what I'm betting on, like on DraftKings and shit.
Oh, that's your bet.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, them the teams you betting on. Okay,
yep.
I see what you said.
I'm still a Vikings fan.
Smart. I ain't gonna
I know we ain't gonna
that's
do
smart.
shit.
Okay.
Well, actually, I don't know if we're gonna do shit or not, because I don't know shit about football. I don't really keep up.
Who y'all think about to come out of the which call it though? What division was it? I was just thinking about the North, NFC North.
Shit.
With Caleb, they got Caleb, the Packers. Who else is in that division? I think Detroit, and then who else?
Shit.
Should look it up.
It's another team, but them 3 teams alone, like they got a tough division.
You said AFC North?
NFC North.
NFC North. Look that motherfucker up.
They tough this year. They tough. I forgot the last team, but
I know.
The Bears, Lions, Packers, and Vikings.
And the Vikings. Okay,
oh,
the Vikings.
the Detroit
they just got
Lions
injured.
winning.
They about to be hurt.
Yeah, Detroit Lions winning that division.
You think they winning it?
Oh yeah. I mean, if Jordan Love have like a like MVP caliber season, they possibly could win it.
Mm-hmm.
With his quarterback playing in development of Keenan over there and stuff. They possibly could win
Nah, I agree with
it.
that.
But nah.
Detroit Lions
is the real deal.
Yeah.
Should I swap the Eagles for the 49ers?
For what?
I mean, like, trade the 49ers for the Eagles.
Yeah, they're gonna be better than the
Like,
Eagles.
you think?
What the Eagles come back?
Like, I'm talking about like players. Like,
Yeah,
you
the
got better players.
Eagles traded a couple niggas.
Nah, but they just got
are
Saquon.
lazy.
They got Saquon Barkley though.
Nah, I would say 49ers.
Yeah, nah,
But they about to
If
lose.
you want to hit on
Brandon Ayuk.
yards and shit like
yeah,
that,
yeah.
I would say 49ers.
They about to lose Brandon Ayuk.
Damn, right though.
Man,
I mean, shit, the
I
season
think
might
I'm
have
gonna
started.
stick with it. I think I'm gonna stick with the Eagles, man.
The Eagles overrated.
The Eagles is a little bit overrated.
We about to see this year.
49ers at least, I can say they a good team. But they go.
We about to see.
Man, I just need them to win games, nigga. I don't care if they
Yeah,
win
you
the chip. This is some regular season
Nah, y'all
shit.
think Chiefs 3-peating?
No.
That would be crazy if they
If
did.
they go there, they gonna win
If they go where?
to the Super Bowl. They gonna win.
They're not
Yeah.
competing.
I ain't gonna lie.
The Ravens is coming.
I ain't
and
gonna
Joe
lie.
Burrow's coming. They're not.
I'm saying
If they 3-peat at this age, this early in his career,
Bro.
he better than Brady, bro.
Yeah.
No.
I would say
He
that too.
he better than
No.
Brady.
What?
No.
He's a way better athlete.
No.
He
I would say
made
so.
great throws in the
No.
clutch.
No.
Like,
I would say
Brady-
so.
come on,
Brady
he better than
won.
Brady, bro.
Brady won, and
He did something that Brady
He
never
better
did
than
though,
Brady.
at that
What?
point.
What?
He 3-peated. He did something nobody ever did.
Okay.
You see how you can't just be
He
like,
better than
okay, to
Brady,
a
bro.
repeat, and then that he said that early in his career though.
But that doesn't make him, bro. I'm trying to tell you, that's not gonna make him the GOAT over Brady.
He better than Brady, bro.
Cause if he don't do this for another decade, then what you gonna say?
He's gonna do it for another decade.
We don't know that. We don't know
Okay, even
that.
if he don't though, and we would just be like, okay, his career stopped at this point, or like say they 3-peat, and then like his career stopped at that point. You don't think niggas it'd be a conversation at that point?
Well, not if his career stopped at this point.
No, not at this point. I'm saying if they 3-peat,
But if he do that and
if he 3-peats and his career stopped at that point, you don't think niggas would be like, it's a conversation with him and Brady at that point? It's definitely gonna be like that because he did some shit he never did.
But you can say that about Joe Montana.
Nah, ain't nobody do 3-peat, bro.
But Joe Montana for his.
But I'm saying 3 rings in a row.
Before Brady, it was Joe.
Yeah.
How many they got already?
Who?
Patton. They got
They
2
got
or 3
three.
rings.
He got
He got
3
three.
rings.
He got 3.
Man, so if he get his 4th and it's a 3-peat,
And he only been in the
How-
league like
how
7
old is
8
he?
years,
Joe Montana
bro.
got the highest
is he
QBR.
is he
only
under
Joe
been in the
30?
league
Montana got the highest QBR.
Yes, he only been in the
No.
league
Is
like
he
7
under
8
30?
years.
I'm not saying I'm not saying
He gotta be
he
under
under 30,
30.
but he has to do it for another day.
I understand that.
Come on, man.
But okay,
He
let's
has
say
to.
if he do it for another decade, but never win
Bro,
another
he's better than
championship,
Brady, bro.
No,
I would still put him over Brady because his number's gonna be way better than
If
Brady.
he's 3-peat, he better than Brady, bro.
no, he got to do that.
Hold
for
on,
another decade.
hold on.
How old is he?
He got
He like 30.
Nah, he like 27.
He 28, man.
Yeah, he got to do that for a whole.
By the
Bro.
time the season started, he'll be 29. If he 4-peat,
30. Like I
if he
said,
4-peat at 29, he better than Brady.
3-peat.
I mean,
Nah,
yeah, 3-peat.
nah.
If he 3-peat at 29, he better than
He's
Brady.
not gonna do it this year though. I know he.
Brady tough too because he did it with different organizations.
He going 1 with the Bucks. That's
But
cool.
it's,
That's a
but
little
it's
shit you can put
different.
on his shit
It's
too, though.
different.
But he, I mean,
football.
yeah.
That team is a
Football
big factor
uniform.
in it too. Their team is
I mean,
constructed.
so
It's
what
different
about
than
Tom
everybody.
Brady's? Tom Brady team was a big factor.
That's what I'm saying. He did
Yeah.
it with another
And
That's
he-
another
team.
team.
bro.
That's another thing
And
Tom Brady
listen,
could say.
and
I did it
listen.
with another team. That's
And
another
he
thing.
was
to say.
Oh, you know who the only player to beat Pat Mahomes?
I think
He was young as fuck, bro.
Young.
I
He
mean,
was
that's
young,
cool.
bro.
Young. He went to the
Nobody
Super Bowl.
who fucking with Pat Mahomes right now. That's how you know he was
Yeah.
just young. That's how you know
He went
was
to the
just young,
Super
bro.
Bowl and he went,
Hey,
bro.
man.
He went to the Super Bowl twice.
Eli
Bro,
beat
that's
him
like
twice.
Jordan versus them niggas back in the day.
Eli,
Bro. He was
Eli
better
beat
than them
him
niggas. He
twice.
was
Is
just
he,
young,
is he
bro.
better?
They not on the same tier.
Is he better?
They is not on the same.
Eli
tier.
beat him twice.
But Pat Mahomes,
Like, come on now.
Man,
He
Pat-
never
oh,
won.
man, Pat-
He never won against
Pat is
Eli.
better than Brady, man.
Bro.
Way more athletic, man.
Bro,
Get up out of there,
what?
man. Brady
He
can't
gets more
move.
athletic. He
Brady
ain't better
can't
than
move
True.
He
like
better
that.
than him, bro.
Wait a
Brady
What do
minute.
you
can't
mean?
move
What
like
don't he
that.
do better than Brady?
Wait a minute.
He ain't been doing it for long
Man, he
enough.
throw
bro.
he
That's the
throw
only
better
thing you
than
wanna
Brady.
say.
Pat
So
Mahomes-
a nigga got to play 20 years, 21 years for him to be better.
Bro,
Like,
Pat
what?
Mahomes is Eli Manning was they. I don't give a fuck about him beating. Nick Foles beat Brady. Niggas still
Yeah,
talking
man,
about
that
that nigga.
nigga's trash.
Okay,
man.
Tom Brady beat Pat
Man,
Mahomes. It's not that big of a deal.
Pat ain't
bro.
losing to
That's
Nick
what we
Foles,
saying
man.
too. That's basically what
No,
we saying. It's not
what
that
I'm
big of a
saying
deal.
is-
At least,
What I'm saying,
at
Brady's
least
the only
Pat
one
lo-
that beat him.
At least
You
Pat
don't even
losing. Hold on. At least Pat losing to the likes of fucking Tom Brady.
But listen,
Like,
though,
come on.
listen.
Nobody, you not.
At the end of the day, the three people gonna be impressive. But if he gotta do that for a decade, I'm letting y'all know that he gotta do that for a decade.
So what? He got to fucking. Wait, so
When
what?
Tom Brady
so that'd be 3. So he got to do it. So he got to
already
win
got
7
3
more
rings,
years
bro.
in a row.
He gotta do it for another decade.
He already
So
got
wait,
3 rings.
so he has to-
I see if he.
Wait, hold on. That is when that. So he has to win 7 straight years in a row.
Bro, he gotta keep dominating the sport for another decade. Yeah.
Okay, but let's say even if he don't win the Super Bowl and he's still putting up great numbers and they getting there, maybe losing in the championship game, in the conference game, whatever. That don't
He's
count
not
as
gonna
like
be better than
dominating.
Brady. That's what I'm saying. His
He
numbers
gonna
gonna
be
be way better.
And if he end up with
His numbers gonna be way
and
better.
if he end up with like, and if he
Yeah,
end up with like
tripping,
6
bro.
rings and stuff.
Yeah, tripping.
Oh, if then it's one A, then it's 1A, 1B.
Nah, he'll be better than
Nah.
Brady, bro.
So at
It'll
that
be
point, you
one-
saying at that
it'll
point
be
it's a
one-
conversation. That's what you saying.
That's the
Nah.
only conversation with them.
Because one
He gotta
ring,
get 6.
one ring to
Yes.
Nah.
Hold on.
Bro, wait, hold on,
He
wait,
way more
wait,
Brady.
hold on, wait a minute.
Let him go.
Listen. I'm hold on. I'm about wait a minute.
Hold on, go ahead.
I'm gonna be real. It might be other niggas that disagree with me and all this, but listen. This was Pat Mahomes' worst season. Do you know that?
Mhm.
All right, so listen. Who did he have this year?
What's the
What-
George
what-
Kittle?
No.
Debo Samuel.
No.
Pat?
Pat,
Yeah, who Pat Mahomes
Yeah,
had
now you name
as
it
a
for
number one
that.
receiver?
Yeah.
Nah, he
Oh,
got.
He didn't have nobody. He had like Rice. He had Rice. He had Rice.
Yeah, just
out
Rice.
of
He
it.
had Rice. He had
Pacheco.
and like the nigga that kept dropping him, the Pacheco.
All
All
them
like that.
niggas was dropping passes, bro.
Yeah, I'll keep it that.
Yeah.
All them niggas was dropping passes and he still won the ring. What I'm saying is Brady did that for 2 decades.
No, you comparing them niggas to what Brady
Wait.
Wait.
Now, this is
Edelman,
like
we talking about
wait,
Edelman. Come on now.
Wait.
Brady
I'm
really
trying to
never
think,
had no
who-
team
who
like
won
this,
the-
bro.
Brady never had
Not the team that
a
Pat just
good
played with.
Brady
He never had no
a good
team like that,
offensive
bro.
What about
Brady-
Travis
Yes, he
Kelce?
did, bro. Yes,
He's
he
a
did.
tight end, bro. I'm talking
Yes, he
about
did.
number
He
one
always
wide
had
receiver.
Gronk. No, he talking about he always had Gronk, and he always had like
He
a
didn't
nigga like
always have
Edelman
Gronk.
or a nigga like what's the
No.
other nigga, bro?
No,
Hold on.
Edelman
He-
really nice though.
he had. Listen, I'm about to tell you what he had. He had first it was a defense. Never
That
had
was his first ring, yeah.
never, bro. His first 3 rings, it was all defense. I gotta keep it 100. Feel me? But the next ring is so on and so forth. It was Wes Welker as his number 1. That year he went 17-0. Feel me? That was Randy Moss. That was his first year, and then Randy Moss left.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Well, he didn't leave. It just wasn't the same season the next year. Feel me? Then the next one, Julian Edelman with Danny Amendola. But that wasn't a star power. The star power was the tight end. Aaron Hernandez and
Gronk.
fucking Grunt. But what I'm saying is, these was his number one targets, tight end. What I'm saying is Pat Mahomes started off with Tyreek. Who did Tom Brady start off with? Who did he end his career with?
But did he win a chip with Tyreek or no?
Yes, he
Yeah,
won.
yeah, he won
Tyreek.
it.
And he lost
Yeah,
with
he won it.
Tyreek.
He won the chip.
And Tyreek still wanted to leave, bro.
Yeah, that's when he left. Went to Miami.
Nobody ever wanted to leave Tom Brady, bro.
I mean, he really wanted to leave for the money. I think though they wasn't gonna pay him.
Nah,
money
cause he wanted to get a ring
that's
by
all the
himself.
way it was.
Yeah,
Man,
and that's
listen,
like
bro.
he wasn't. They wasn't
That's
gonna pay him.
what I
Though.
heard.
They wasn't gonna
That's
pay the nigga the money that he
All I'm
wanted.
saying is, man, he was the best wide receiver in the league.
Yeah, but they didn't need him obviously because they didn't need him that bad.
Word.
But he didn't. But
Yeah, I'm about to say,
that,
is
that
he
year,
Is he even that right now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
nah, he's
top.
good.
He's
Yeah,
top.
that
He's
nigga,
top.
yeah.
Bro,
He's
he's
still
top
number
five.
one?
Yes,
Oh,
bro.
Bro, he either.
Okay.
bro,
With
he-
yards
bro,
and all that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let
that
you know.
nigga-
It's either
Okay,
him.
okay.
I'm gonna let you know who the wide receiver.
Okay.
Is Tyreek, Justice Jefferson,
Mm-hmm.
C.D. Lamb, Antonio Brown that played for the Eagles.
No, not Antonio Brown.
Yeah, that's
No, what's that dude for the Eagles?
You thinking about?
Not
The short
Devontae
nigga?
Smith. Not
No, not
Devontae Smith.
Devontae.
Oh, 11.
Slay. No.
Oh yeah,
No,
nah, you talking
Brown.
about 11? His
I'm
last
tripping.
name is Brown.
Yeah, Brown. AJ
Damn,
Brown.
AJ Brown. AJ Brown.
And
He
Jamar
played for
Chase.
Titans,
I think
yeah.
I heard that nigga.
And Jamar
I
Chase.
think I heard that
You gonna
nigga
leave
before.
Devontae Adams out?
Oh, Devontae Adams.
It's a couple.
Wait.
I heard that he was the number one.
Yeah,
receiver.
it's a couple.
He's
yeah.
he gotta be top 3 to me.
No, Devontae Adams is top 3. So wait a minute.
Okay.
It's Tyreek though. He's number 1.
Tyreek
for sure.
got the most yards.
No.
Tyreek. This
Tyreek
past
got
year.
the
We going
most
on this past
yards,
year.
bro.
No.
He
This
got the
past
most
year.
yards.
No.
Their
No.
offense is crazy, bro.
No,
You
the
tripping.
best wide receivers last year was Justin Jefferson, Devontae Adams, and C.D. Lamb.
Tyreek,
You can't beat
Tyreek
Tyreek.
just
bro.
broke a record.
Yeah, I'm about to say Tyreek was damn near under record.
Tyreek was top 5, and Jamar Chase was 4.
He had the most yards.
Yeah, no.
Tyreek had the most yards
Facts.
last year, bro.
Facts.
C.D.
Hold on,
Lamb
hold on, hold on.
was better than him.
Matt, what you think?
C.D. Lamb was better than Tyreek.
Nah, it wasn't. Bro. Cause CD Lamb, his Dak started choking at the end, bro. He
But
wasn't even
that's
passing
Dak,
him the
though.
ball, bro.
But that's Dak. We all know what Dak
Get
going
that
to
nigga the
do.
ball,
We all
bro.
know what Dak going to do, though. We all know what Dak going to
Was
do.
Tua not doing the same shit though?
Tua
Tua
chokes.
was just getting sacked a lot. He
No.
was getting, it was a line.
Tua chokes when it's cold out.
Yeah,
That's
that
a fact.
too. That too.
That's
That
like
too.
that's a no fact.
But that's the thing. That's
Yeah.
why. That's the
Yeah.
thing with the NFL. Like they playing like that, like against that. type
I'm
of shit.
saying Tyreek was not a top 3 wide receiver last year.
Damn,
Not-
I can't
not-
stand that.
No, that's a fact.
Nah.
See,
They had a
Lamb,
good
bro.
season, but it wasn't like
CD
it wasn't no crazy
CD
season.
Lamb-
It's it like
No, I'm telling you right now, C.D. Lamb was
he
at
did go
least
crazy.
C.D.
but I can't
Lamb was
believe
at
that.
least like, but he was top 2, bro.
But he was snapping. They was only
He was
snapping
snapping.
for like the first 6 games.
And
they started
Justin
losing,
Jefferson
bro. They
was
were
the-
like 6-0.
You wanna
They
know how I
started
know?
losing.
You wanna know how I know? Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
Justin Jefferson is the highest paid wide receiver.
Yeah, hell yeah.
He is.
Nah, he's
Rookie-wise,
he's top
he's the-
52. No, he's
No,
he's the best wide receiver.
He's
in the league.
I don't know.
No,
about
no,
that. I don't know
rookie
about
wise,
that.
rookie
Yeah,
wise.
the new niggas, yeah.
Rookie,
He is
new
the
nigga
best.
wide his yards.
Yeah,
His yards.
yeah.
So,
He getting paid strictly off yards.
I gotta keep you consistent. So does the fact that he's the highest paid receiver, does that make him the best? Because you argued Carl on the last IL Sports.
I did.
You
But
argued
listen,
Carl
in
up.
terms of this particular circumstance, in the production that Justin Jefferson provided, hell yeah.
But you were so sure when I asked, is he about Tyreek Hill? You said he was number 1. You agreed with him. So,
But wait a
But
minute.
Justin them lose a lot too, though, bro.
so like, I mean, so
I
you
did-
feel me?
so I
He be
did-
having
I
crazy
did
yards, but
change
they'll
my
lose,
opinion,
yeah.
bro.
oh, okay.
I did just.
But
change
that's
my
what I'm saying.
opinion,
We talking about just
last
strictly
season
they
wasn't top
stats
3.
and shit. Because if
Oh,
we talking about their
okay.
stats,
All right.
Tariq
But
gotta be top
I did say Tyreek was top 5.
You
bro.
gotta talk about team success too, cause Justin sometimes he'll have crazy yards,
He
but
don't
they'll
got
lose.
no fucking
They'll
team.
lose though, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro.
He don't
And
got
they
no
record
team.
don't reflect that
He
shit.
gonna have the same career as Calvin Johnson and he don't leave.
Nah,
Bro,
he ain't
I hope-
gonna, I don't think he gonna stay there after this.
Yeah, I hope he leaves.
This
That
little
nigga
turn,
Bro,
broke
this shit,
as fuck.
I don't think he
I'm
gonna
trying
stay
to tell you,
And
bro.
now I
He's
hate
the
the
best.
fact-
I feel like he gonna go over there with Chase.
And there's no debate about that,
He
bro.
gonna go over there with Chase.
It's the reason he's
it
the
was
highest
fucking
paid.
Bengals.
So to
Did
answer
they
your
pay
question,
they second wide
being
receiver?
the highest paid
Nah,
athlete
I don't
do
think they
correlate
paid
with
Chase
some
that.
players.
I think
No, that's their number
Yeah,
one.
some
What's the nigga
play-
that age?
I don't really
I'm
know
saying
enough
though,
about
it's
football to
contract
argue
They
with.
by
gonna pay
the
Chase.
end.
You don't
Yeah.
think they gonna pay Chase?
They act like they don't want to.
Nigga,
They-
do
that- yeah,
you
yeah,
know
yeah.
what?
Hold on.
Do you know?
Side conversation.
Do you know the deal that Pat Mahomes signed?
Something like 300 million or some crazy shit
Nigga,
like
it was
that.
a 10-year deal.
Yeah, they reconstruct it every
Oh,
year.
yeah, you did? What'd you sign?
It was, but that shit close to 900.
Oh,
No, they
damn.
reconstruct it
That
every year.
motherfucker
They make
got-
it lower for
damn.
the salary cap every
He got a
year.
baseball deal.
And then they're gonna
Bro,
pay
he
him
got
at the
them
end.
chips
Bro.
in yo, I'm trying to tell
For
you.
this generation, yes, he's the greatest player ever.
Yeah, for this
Yeah, you better than Brady.
He's gonna be better than Brady if he just be pre.
All right, but continue.
Team success play a factor up for sure, bro.
Yeah. So,
I mean, even with the Dolphins also, bro, because they started off good, and they towards the end they started That shit ain't look too good either.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. We talking about the strictly like niggas like the wide receivers numbers. If we gonna put the team in accountability, I can get him being out of it.
Who?
Tyreek. Cause to me,
No, he's
Not
top
Tyreek,
five.
Justin.
no, I'm saying top 3.
Devontae Adams.
Nah, he out there too.
His team success was trash too.
But
Miami
he's
played-
number 1 to me though, cause he's just the best wide receiver
Miami
in the league, bro.
played better than the Raiders.
Yeah,
But
that's
he-
a fact. That's a
But
fact.
but Justin Jefferson is like,
But Devontae Adams is like that nigga. To
bro.
me.
Justin
Yo,
Jefferson is
I know where y'all
longer
going.
arm.
But there's one thing I wanted to talk about,
Mhm.
and this might get y'all to spark the conversation in different routes. So, fuck. Sounds like that is up. But yeah, it's one thing I wanted to talk about. DeMarcus Cousins, bro. So I know y'all been hearing this motherfucker going to different podcasts, going to different interviews saying how he should be in the league and all this other shit. Now, I'm not saying that he shouldn't, because I feel like he can still play in the league too. But this is the thing, right? In my personal opinion, I think he fucked his own career up. Because I did the research. Now, if the shit is lying, they lying. I searched a bunch of different websites and looked at different articles. I seen 2 prices that they offered him. I seen one was a 2-year $20 million, and the other one was a 2-year $40 million.
Ooh, offered.
Pelicans offered DeMarcus Cousins when he got hurt after he tore his Achilles.
Mm.
So it's like, I don't know, bro. If he really didn't take that money to go chase a ring with Golden State, and then we seen what happened.
Mhm.
I just really think he fucked his own career up for real. Because if he would have took either contract, because think about it, he was getting minimum deals playing for the Lakers. He would have played for the Lakers, playing for Golden State. He got the minimum contract from the Lakers. Got that little money from the Clippers, Houston, Bucks. But he was getting like deals between like $2 million, $3 million and shit like that. When he could have sat and made $20 million a season for 2 years, he could have sat in his ass, rehabbed his injury. Once he could have sat that whole 2 years, they probably would have gave him another deal,
Mhm.
like
That's
once he came back, because either he could have sat like that whole season and maybe like the half of the next season, and then if he would have sat the half of the next season, let's say he come back averaging like 20, 22, 25 points in the last like 20, 30 games of that season in particular, because that season, let's say that was 2018 when he got hurt.
Was AD gone at that point?
No, he would have been, because he went to Golden State in 2019. He was on that team with KD got hurt and shit, because he got hurt too.
Yeah, I remember that.
So,
yeah, I remember that. 2019.
Yeah, so if he would have sat on his ass after 2018, he would have sat 2019, and then he probably would have came back some of the COVID season, or he possibly could have came back in the bubble
Yeah.
and played like in like a couple of them games,
Yeah.
the 8 games. He probably would have went crazy
It
because it was the
went crazy.
bubble.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So let's say he hypothetically would have did that. Even though it's a hypothetical, it possibly couldn't have happened this way. But let's say he does take the money, he sit, he come back, play in the bubble. He'd probably get a max contract just off showing that he can still play at that level. New Orleans probably give him the contract. So
Probably not even if he's showing it though.
yeah, bro, it's like
But
in
I
that
don't
8
know,
games,
like,
I feel in that 8 games, like, because boom, that would have been pretty much damn near 2 years of him being out, because it was late, way late in the year that they did that, because remember they had the quick turnaround. So shit, I don't know, bro. I really do feel like he fucked his career up because he chased that ring at the wrong time.
I feel like he fucked his career before that though.
Nah, not even, bro.
I feel like when he went with AD, like that didn't fuck. Like I feel like that was a good play.
Yeah.
Like, but like what you said, you elaborated. Like he didn't handle that situation well. Like he
No,
should have actually.
Oh yeah,
took
right,
the
right.
money. Like he should have took the money. Like
Yeah,
he should have
yeah,
stayed
yeah.
there. He didn't stay there, so that's where he really fucked up at. Like he was supposed to leave the Kings, but he went to another team, and then you just ring chasing at that.
Yeah,
point. That's what it seems like.
No,
when
the
you look
King.
back
No,
at
the
it.
Kings traded him to New Orleans.
Oh, they traded him.
Yeah,
But
and
then
that's
he
when he was in
didn't
New
request a
Orleans.
trade.
No, he was in New Orleans.
Now that nigga, he been requesting trade.
Nah, he never requested a trade because he was trying to get paid by the Kings. Because he wanted, he was one of them niggas that had that mindset that he wanted to have his own team, but they traded that nigga to the Pelicans because I guess they really thought Buddy Hield was gonna be something. Okay, I'm pretty sure that was the whole point of that trade. I'm pretty sure like that and the draft picks. Cause I think they got Tyreek Evans in two.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I think they ended up trading him. I think. I forgot. I'm gonna have to look into it.